This is breaking news.
Expert reveals the subtle reason Meghan Markle's clothing makes her look drained, while Kate Middleton's outfits make her pop, writes CLAUDIA JOSEPH. While the late Queen became known for her rainbow wardrobe, enabling her to stand out from the crowd and be seen by the general public, the Duchess of Sussex was once dubbed the Queen of Cream for her love of neutrals. Although she insisted that she chose camel, beige, and white on royal engagements, so she didn't clash with other members of the firm, she has predominantly worn muted colors since Megxit 5 years ago. However, according to the King of Colour Cliff Bashforth, who is the managing director of image consultants Colour Me Beautiful, Meghan looks much better in rich, deep tones rather than insipid ones. The royal family's clothing choices are generally appropriate for the occasion and sometimes symbolic, he told the Mail Online. However, whether each member wears the most flattering colors for their complexion may not always be the case. So, which colors best suit the senior members of the royal family, and which makes them look washed out? When the Princess of Wales arrived in Jamaica on March 23, 2022, in a £1,200 sunshine yellow brigade dress by designer Roxanda, she literally sparkled. Contrast that to the pastel yellow Jenny Packham tea dress that she wore in Calgary on July 7, 2011, and she has certainly learnt what suits her. Cliff said, "The Princess of Wales has clear colouring, think Emma Willis and Keira Knightley, and looks her most vibrant in brighter or contrasting colour combinations. The Roxanda dress looks great and literally makes her face pop. She looks like she's wearing the dress. However, the pastel Jenny Packham dress does nothing for her. It is insipid. Her head just pops out of the top of the dress, which has no relationship to her colouring. With similar colouring to Kate, Princess Eugenie looks better in brighter colours. Certainly, the £545 Joseph Dubois asymmetric knitted and pleated satin crepe dress that she wore to the wedding of the Duke and Duchess of Westminster on June 7 last year did her no favours. Unlike the £697 Osman Eliza green dress she wore to the Nelson Mandela Centenary celebration on July 18, 2018, which was far more flattering. Cliff said, "Princess Eugenie has clear colouring, even clearer than Kate, with dark hair and bright eyes. She therefore looks amazing when she wears brighter, bolder shades. The Joseph dress is quite a drab, muted colour, which drags her down and makes her look dowdy. However, the Osman Eliza dress harmonizes with her colouring, illuminates her face, and makes her eyes sparkle. She actually looks happier in it and is even walking differently. What a difference a year makes." When Zara wore a £760 bright pink Jane Atelier dress to Easter Matins on April 9, 2023, she looked too brash for the solemnity of the occasion. But when she turned up at the Buckingham Palace garden party on May 21, 2024, in a £1,500 white Laura Green London Isabel dress, which had pale pink buttons, complemented by her Sarah-Kant Rosa boater and pink suede Emmy heels, she drew comparisons with Audrey Hepburn in My Fair Lady. Cliff said, "Zara Tindall has light colouring, think Reese Witherspoon and Gwyneth Paltrow, and therefore looks her best in lighter, clearer shades, certainly near her face. Colours such as light navy, aqua, primrose, sky blue, taupe, apple green, geranium red, and periwinkle make the most of her natural colouring. Dark or muted shades can look drab and inexpensive on her. The Jane Atelier dress she wore on Easter Sunday is literally wearing her. You can see the dress coming before you see Zara. However, the Laura Green London dress she wore at the garden party looks much more expensive and elegant. She literally radiates with sophistication. Unlike her sister and her cousin, Princess Beatrice looks better in autumnal colours, which complement her warmer complexion and strawberry blonde hair. So the £720 Beulah London magenta dress she wore to the king's coronation on May 6, 2023, clashed with her colouring. Contrast that to the Alaya burgundy velvet dress she wore to London's Portrait Gala on March 12, 2019, and you can tell the difference.